A popular misconception about socialism is that socialist programs are free. This is a misconception that the third positionist, such as the National Socialist, did not delude themselves with. Under National Socialism, socialism was seen as an investment by the people in the people. Some of the problems with the way socialism is done in the United States, and don't doubt that there is socialism done in the United States, that's Medicare, Medicaid, and a lot of other things are socialism. They are getting tax dollars and redistributing them into the public. But the way they're being redistributed into the public is in a means to stimulate the pocketbooks of people that are already very wealthy, be they corporations such as insurance corporations, or it's being used to, for example, with food stamps to basically subsidize unhealthful food producers. The way I see it is the way some of the socialist programs in the United States would work under a third positionist ideology would be as follows. Public schools would not have a political ideology in them, but they would be more geared toward educating in the basic and usable practical knowledge of what people need to know to succeed in life. That's going with the public schools. Food stamps, we already have a program like the nutritional support program is really abused, and it has become basically a means to promote a literal health crisis in the United States in the form of an obesity crisis, but it also translates to a heart disease crisis, a cancer crisis, and various other crises. And this is because the poorest people in the United States have the same diseases that the rich have. And I always like to say, if you want to have the body of a gladiator, don't eat like Caesar, eat like a gladiator, which is a very poor diet. Now, WIC, Women, Infants, and Children, now that's a program that actually does support nutrition. It supports the purchase of dried beans and dairy products, which are not good, but dairy products are thought to be good. Fortified cereals that are low in sugar, such as a brand called Kix, and things of that nature. These foods do promote health. Now, of course, with food stamps, under this program, I would say it would support, you would be able to purchase produce. You would be able to purchase dried beans, whole grains, things that promote health. You would not be able to purchase luxury foods such as meat, dairy, things of this nature, because these foods should be reserved for people that work so that they can so that there's an incentive for people to make money and purchase foods that are maybe not healthful, but are not detrimental to the health and actually are tastier, so to say. But the thing is, and with the medicine, you should see basic health care and life-saving medicine provided to every single U.S. citizen in the United States. And people will go, well, where would you get this money? Well, a lot of the foreign aid, number one, would be foreign aid to Israel, could be, stopped and reallocated to support the socialist programs of the United States. Foreign aid to a lot of other countries with questionable allegiances could be stopped and reallocated into socialist programs for the United States. The stimulation of the citizens' pocket through public works, as was practiced in National Socialist Germany and was also practiced in the United States, would be a regular thing. And when people go, oh, well, you're just taking jobs away from honest people. No, they need to encourage through public works, through government-funded public works, road repair, and all these other things. Like, what was funny is when Obama had these shovel-ready jobs, they were shovel-ready jobs for people that were already in unions that vote Democrat. So they were given jobs to people that already had jobs. That's why you saw no real drop in the unemployment. And you will see that again under the current administration, because the way these administrations work is to basically pay off the people that pay for them to get elected. Or in Trump's situation, it's to basically get as rich as you can by making as much money off of the poor and middle class as you can. And don't think you make money off of people that don't have money. Think about food stamps, okay, or these government insurance programs. With food stamps, the taxpayer is flipping the bill, but the person receiving the food stamps is purchasing the products from the corporations, such as the different potato chip corporations, soda corporations, and things like this. Don't think that the CEOs and all these higher echelon members of these gigantic corporations are not buddy-buddy with a lot of the political class, and don't think they do not pay for the political class. For example, McDonald's was given a certain break through Obamacare because McDonald's is probably a big contributor to the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. A lot of them split the difference.